shit when I'm chasing a op. Can't phone nigga free flock lottie. Free the guys locked down for a body. Put a op in a blunt, that's a hottie. She bought me a pint, now I'm on her body.
Yo, what is the word with y'all boys? It's your boy Chris Stacks. I hope y'all are doing well today. So today we gonna be doing a reaction video. We gonna be reacting to penguinz0 Moist Critical's video about the David situation, bro. As y'all know, in case if y'all don't know about David, he is a singer, made some pretty big songs such as Romantic Homicide, Feel It from the Invincible series, Here With Me, shit like that. And basically he's been involved with a case where he was dating, he was doing shit with a 14-year-old girl, Celeste Rivas Hernandez, rest in peace to her, and that he had basically killed her because she was about to expose that like he was a pedo and shit, bro. Like I said, RIP to Celeste, bro. Condolences to her family and friends. And we gonna be reacting to this shit, bro. And I just want to warn y'all right now, bro. This case has been pretty dark, bro. Disturbing. Probably gonna be one of the more darker videos that I'm doing on this channel, bro. So viewer discretion is advised. If you can't handle this shit, bro, then I recommend, like, if y'all go watch one of my other videos, bro. But yeah, bro, we gonna be getting into this shit, bro. As always, make sure y'all like, sub, comment, share this with all your friends. Go follow me on all my socials, bro, and make sure y'all go stream my music. Chris Stacks on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud, whatever y'all use. Make sure y'all run that shit up. But without further ado, we gonna be getting into this shit, bro. No cap.
I've actively followed the David case since the information started breaking 7 months ago, and I want to give you the latest update on it. So 2 days ago, most of you know, David was arrested following a lengthy investigation, but he wasn't immediately charged. He was held without bail, but they didn't...
Yeah, like, and another thing too, y'all, like, one thing y'all gotta know about this case, bro, is like, they took hella long to arrest him, bro. Cause like, yes, there was a lot of evidence on the internet and shit, bro. It's like shit, bro. The internet, they solved the case months ago, bro. But the thing is that like the police, bro, I'm pretty sure how it works is that the police, they can't just like go off of like shit that they see on the internet, bro, unless if it's like a case involving like, you know, like, I don't know, like fucking like shit, like an online threat, or like fucking like if a motherfucker has like CP and shit, bro, like texting like minors and shit, bro. It's like they, cause it was, mind y'all, bro, this was an actual body found in a car, bro, in his car, in a Tesla, bro, in his Tesla. So it's like they had to like, you know, bring it to like the medical examiner, bro, trying to like find out how she was killed, when she was killed. So it's like, yeah, bro, it's like they was trying to get as much evidence as they can, bro, to like really like, you know, indict him on that shit, bro. Yeah, bro. It's like, yeah, it's like they was really working against him, bro, as they should, bro. No cap.
Announce any charges at the time. Today that has changed. They have announced the charges here, and if found guilty, they could carry a maximum penalty of life in prison or even the death penalty.
These charges include the most serious charge.
Yeah, and then mind y'all too, it's crazy that he actually facing the death penalty, cause especially when you consider the fact that, cause he was arrested, he was living in the state of California, in LA, and mind y'all, bro, California, they have not executed a person since 2006, bro. It's literally the year I was born. So they haven't executed a person in literally 20 years, bro. So it's like the fact that if he actually get the death penalty, bro, it's gonna be the first time they executed somebody since 2006, bro. Which, yeah, bro, that shit is insane, bro.
That a DA's office can bring. That is first-degree murder with special circumstances. The special circumstances being lying in wait, committing this crime for financial gain, or murdering a witness in an investigation.
Yeah. And like essentially what they mean by that, bro, lying in wait basically just means like, you know, like he was waiting to kill her, bro. It was premeditated. He did it by surprise, bro. It was a surprise attack. And that, like I had said in the beginning, bro, it's like he like she was about to like, you know, out him as a pedo, bro. She was going to expose him. And like he did that shit in order to protect his career, bro. So it's like she wanted to like expose him for like I said, bro, for all the shit that he did.
These special circumstances carry with it, along with the first-degree murder charge, a maximum sentence of life without the possibility of parole or the death penalty.
Anyone who's followed this case even loosely probably isn't surprised to hear those charges being announced there. The evidence has been overwhelming. He hasn't been found guilty yet, but I gotta tell you, I think even Saul Goodman would struggle handling a case like this. And these aren't the only charges he's facing. There's also additional charges as well.
Before I get into the actual charges, and there are additional charges against Mr. Berg, including continuous sexual acts, lewd and lascivious sexual acts with an individual under 14 years old, and mutilating a human remains of a body.
This case is about as disgusting as it gets. And again, it did take a while getting here, but I imagine the fact that they have now arrested and brought these charges forth means that they have sufficient evidence to prove, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that David is guilty of these crimes for which he is accused. There is an
They definitely do. Because, like, I think they got, like, I heard that they got, like, 40 terabytes of fucking evidence against him, bro. Mind you, bro, that's, like, more than it's, like, that's more evidence that, like, that's more terabytes that it's, like, those are, like, NASA, like, government type of numbers, bro. And the fact that they got all of that evidence against a single person, bro, a single case. Like, y'all gotta realize how insane that shit sounds, bro. Like, yeah, he's cooked, bro. He cooked for real, bro. He's done.
Amount of evidence available to the public, by the way, right there at your fingertips. And even still, and I know I mentioned this in the last video, but I just can't get over just how bafflingly insane this is. There are David defenders. I'm talking about David drones that are constantly fighting tooth and nail, trying to proclaim his innocence, saying that this is all a frame job and he's been set up.
He's really not, bro. Like, when you really look at his confession, like, his songs, bro, them shits is literally, like, damn near confessions, bro. Like, and even if they're not confessions, bro, it's almost given, like, type of, like, premeditated murder type of shit, bro. It's like he was planning on doing this for a long time, because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, they met back in, like, 2021, I would say, bro. He was, apparently, he met her when he was, like, 17, and then Celeste, was 11, bro, which is just fucking disgusting, bro, because it's like, even if it's not non-sexual, bro, it's like, no one of that age, bro, should be having that type of should be having, like, communication with a minor, bro. A fucking 11-year-old, bro. They're not even a teenager yet, bro. That's a baby right there, bro. That's still a baby. That's still, like, she's barely even gone through puberty. And, like, motherfuckers, like, really try to say that it's like she like, oh, like she said she was 18, she looked 18. Like, bro, like, look at this shit, bro. Celeste, Rivas. Oh, what the fuck? Nah, hold on. Celeste, Rivas, Hernandez. 11 years old. Cause I'm gonna show y'all this shit, bro. I'm gonna show y'all this shit. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. You mean to tell me this is someone that looks 18, bro? That looks like a consenting person, bro? She looks like a kid, bro. This is probably like the most 11-year-old looking person the most 11-year-old looking 11-year-old that I've seen, bro. Like, look at this shit, bro. Like, even in this too as well, bro. Like the pictures that we've all seen of her, bro. She legitimately looks like a kid, bro. Obviously, bro. She obviously looks like a kid. Like, you can't give that fucking excuse, bro. You really cannot, bro. Absolutely not, bro.
Which is crazy to me, because no matter how you spin this, there is irrefutable evidence to confirm that at the very least, David was in a relationship with a child. And these dummies for David, this move...
Exactly, bro. It's like, even if by some chance, let's say by some chance, he didn't kill her, bro. He didn't murder her. It's still obvious that it's like, you know, he's a pedo, bro. That he's a predator. That he had an inappropriate relationship with a minor, bro. It's still irrefutable, bro. There's no doubting that. So he's cooked either way.
Here likes to plug their ears to that fact and just dodge it. But it's like trying...
And then mind y'all, bro. This is the shit that I hear about these fucking celebrities, bro. These fucking dick riders, bro. Like, that dick sucking shit, I don't fuck with that shit, bro. Word of bro. Like, I don't fuck with that dick sucking shit, bro. That ass kissing shit, bro. And like, these are the type of motherfuckers that will literally defend celebrities, bro. That will dick ride celebrities that don't even fucking know that they exist. But then won't even support their own homies with like their music and shit, or their dreams and aspirations. It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Dodge the rain. It's impossible to overlook that because it is fucking vile. And it is not based on circumstantial evidence, which is the buzzword they love to use in regards to this case when defending David. That is provable that he was dating Celeste Rivas Hernandez, a child. And according to authorities, his motive for her murder was to protect his career because she had apparently threatened to report their sexual relationship. She was reported missing by her family in 2024 when she was 13. And according to the allegation in a criminal complaint, the singer engaged in continuous sexual abuse of her for at least a year from September 2023 to September 2024. And then when she was 14, they believe she was killed with a sharp object on or around April 23rd of 2025 when she was heading to the singer's house in the Hollywood Hills. This is the first time her cause of death has been publicized. Her body was chopped into pieces and stuffed in the back of David's trunk, his vehicle's trunk. So it was especially difficult for authorities to figure out what actually killed her here.
And then, bro, the thing that y'all gotta realize too, bro, it's like if you really look at like the evidence online too, it's like you will see that like a lot of people in David's circle, his management, bro, his friends, bro, at least the ones that were like mad close to him, bro, and like even the motherfuckers in his Discord too, it's like no one who's involved with this shit is really innocent, bro, because it's like they all knew, bro. His whole Discord knew that he was dating a minor. His circle knew, and it's like they chose to do nothing about it, bro. They let that shit happen, bro. It's like, me personally, bro, I wouldn't even know how to live with myself like that, bro. Knowing that shit, bro. It's just fucking disgusting, bro. Like, shit is just gross, bro.
Because her body was decomposing and in pieces, which is where that mutilation of human remains charge comes from. Now, I want to briefly opine on that motive they allege here in this case, because based on all available information, that does track. There are photos and videos of David and Celeste together, and members of his community knew about their relationship. Notably, some of his moderators
Exactly what I just said, bro. Exactly. They all knew, bro.
were aware of it.
All
Though,
knew.
according to their own PR statement they put out to try and debunk the claims that they knew about it and said nothing, they defended themselves by saying that yes, they knew about her, but they didn't know her age nor her status as a missing person. I have no idea if that's true or not, or if they just...
Again, bro, she clearly looks like a kid, bro. This clearly looks like a fucking kid. Bro, I've seen other kids that don't even look as young as she does, bro. Obviously not on no weird shit, bro, but it's like even like the freshmen when I was in my high school, bro, when I was still in school, bro, they didn't even look as young as she does, bro. And y'all mean to tell me that they didn't know her age? That they didn't know she was a minor or a missing... Fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Come on, bro. Fuck out of here.
Really trying to cover their own assholes there, but the point is, people did know David was in a relationship with this girl, and if she made a reference to letting people know her age, then it stands to reason that David would panic, fearing that it would jeopardize his career, which was blowing up at the time. And maybe in that panic, he took drastic measures and killed her in order to protect that from getting out.
Calling People versus David Anthony Burke. That's case number 26 CJC F02399.
Good morning or good afternoon, Your Honor. Blair Burke, Marilyn Bednarski, and Regina Peter on behalf of our client David Burke, who's in custody.
Thank you, and good afternoon.
Yo, look at this motherfucker, bro. Look at this motherfucker. Look at look at this motherfucker, bro. He's fucking guilty, bro. If y'all have seen his mugshot, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this motherfucker. David mugshot. Like oh, how the fuck did I type it like that? What the fuck? Like, look at this shit. This motherfucker's guilty, bro. Like, look at this shit, bro. No fucking soul between those eyes, bro. In those eyes. No fucking thought. Like, which is obvious, bro. Because of what he did, bro. He's fucking soulless. Like, this... He just look annoyed, bro. He looks like he's annoyed. Which was kind of obvious, too, bro. He's annoyed that he got caught, bro. He's annoyed that he got caught.
Mr. Burke, for the people.
Deputy District Attorney Beth Silverman, for the people, Your Honor.
Thank you. And counsel, on behalf of your client, do you waive formal reading of the complaint, advisement of rights, including armed forces and veterans' rights, enter a plea of not guilty, denying any and all special allegations, enhancements, and priors?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, unsurprisingly, David and his legal team are entering a plea of not guilty. They are looking to fight the charges. That should not come as a surprise to anyone. This shouldn't be something that has someone's mouth fucking hit the floor, you know, jaw agape, recoil, and fly into the back of their chair like, what? Who could have seen that coming? That is standard procedure. There is no dimension in the multiverse where David was going to come in here fucking representing himself and just be like, yeah, I'm guilty. And I'm sorry, and then hit like a fucking power chord on the ukulele. That was never going to be the case. Because if he does plead guilty, he is facing those charges head on, and...
Bruh. And it's... Bruh. There's... unironically, bro, Charlie, he's not even lying too, bro. Because it's like, there's been cases like that, where it's like, the motherfuckers, like, choose to like represent themselves, bro, and they just on like some bullshit, bro. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if y'all remember this, bro, but like back in like 2021, like around like Christmas season, bro, there was like this shit that happened in Wisconsin, I believe, where it was this dude, it was Darrell Brooks, where he had taken his truck and like rammed over a bunch of people during like a Christmas parade and shit, bro. And it's like, if y'all have seen, like, you know, like, the videos of, like, his trial and shit, bro, he chose to represent himself, and, like, this dude was just on some fucking bullshit, bro. Like, being mad disrespectful to, like, the judge and shit, bro. Like, it's so fucking, like, I feel like representing yourself in court, bro, that has to be, like, some of the most dumbest shit, bro. Some of the dumbest shit that you could do. It's like, and it's like, even if you do that shit, bro, it's like, you really, really, really gotta know what you doing, bro. Like, even lawyers have, I've heard that even lawyers have had a hard time representing themselves, bro, and they still didn't win, bro. So it's like, yeah, bro, it's some dumb ass shit, or some weak ass shit, bro.
Might avoid the death penalty but it's still going to be life in prison. So there was always going to be a not guilty plea entered from David's team here. That is not a shock at all.
So we are asking for a preliminary hearing to be set at the earliest possible date on the 10th day. Your Honor, we believe the actual evidence will show David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, nor was he the cause of her death. And we would like to be able to have the evidence come into the light of day at the earliest opportunity in order to establish that. We're asking for April 23rd as a 3 of 10, Your Honor.
Anything from the people?
We'll be very happy to put on the evidence that we've collected in this case in the last several months.
Thank you. So the matter will be set. Plea of not guilty has been entered on.
So David's team is looking to move lickety-split. They're trying to speed run this process here. They're going for a court any percent gold split. And
absolutely,
everyone's willing to play ball here. The other side saying, okay, you know what, we're extremely happy to do that. We would love to showcase the evidence that we've compiled over these 7 months. And what was very surprising is what came after this section.
Given almost no discovery thus far, we've received a 3-page follow-up report, no autopsy report, and a copy of the complaint. And we would ask the people respectfully to produce discovery at the earliest opportunity.
Your Honor, as I indicated to counsel, there's approximately 40 terabytes of discovery in this case. Moreover, in order to obtain the transcripts from a grand jury investigation, counsel has to...
Yeah, that's what I said before, bro. That's what I was trying to tell y'all before, bro. They got 40 terabytes, bro. And like I said, bro, that is so much evidence to have against one person, bro. Because Manjel too, bro, this was their relationship was going on for a long ass time, bro. Up until like he killed her and everything, bro. Like between like all the evidence that like, you know, like the internet had, bro, and like and then Manjel, that's probably only a fraction compared to the amount of evidence that the prosecutors like actually have against him, bro. Like, so it might take a little bit. The trial might take a little bit to like really finish up, bro. Like when you realize like how much shit they got against him, bro.
Motion. She knows the way the system works. I'm not able to gather those. They have to be provided after the court orders them released because it was an investigation. Second of all, if counsel plans on going to a preliminary hearing within the 10 days, it is unlikely that there will be very much discovery provided within that period, given the voluminous nature and how long it's going to take to copy onto drives.
40 fucking terabytes of evidence they have gathered against David from the sound of things. That is an unfathomable amount. Now, the way that information just came out, the chess pieces that got set up on the board here were David's team made a mention of the discovery, or lack thereof, that they were unsatisfied really with where discovery was there. So then it was mentioned, well, discovery is going to be kind of hard here because of how much volume there is. 40 terabytes, and you're looking to set up a preliminary hearing within such a short time frame. It's going to be extremely difficult for us to get all of that information to you for this discovery. And also, they made a reference to discovery with like the grand jury. Can't really do anything about that. That needs to come from a court order. But the shocking piece of information there was how much evidence they seemingly have against David here from their investigation. 40 terabytes is a ridiculous amount of anything in general. So that's a lot. That really is a lot. That caught me by surprise, because there's a lot of evidence out there available to the public in this case about David and everything here. But 40 terabytes is more than I would have possibly envisioned for this. So anyway, it looks like...
Yeah, that shit is probably like... That's more than like a lot of like government documents have, bro. That's probably... That's like more than like the Epstein files, bro. Like the Jeffrey Epstein case, bro. And then Manjel too, bro. There's like 1 million documents, bro, of that shit, bro. And they haven't even released that shit all like to the public, bro. Like... That shit... bro.
We're going to be moving this along very fast. So I guess we'll be getting more and more information pretty quickly. I just wanted to give you the update to things now that the charges are out there. And again, personally, I feel David is definitely guilty in the murder of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. I think all of the evidence points to him being the only one that it could possibly be. I don't think he was framed. And again, it is proven that he was in a relationship with this child. So that additional charge of the lewd and lascivious acts with a minor, I think there is no possible defense they could even begin to squeak out there in that charge alone, let alone everything else that is available for everything else in regards to her death, as well as her body being chopped up, the mutilation of her corpse, all of that all seems to point directly to David. But I guess we'll find out as this process continues. Anyway, fucking awful stuff, man. This case is so fucking gross. And I really, really, really hope that there will be justice for Celeste here.
Yeah, bro. It's like, especially when you realize, bro, it's like the justice system, they don't take cases like this seriously, bro. They don't take, like, cases with, like, pedos seriously, bro. Especially when you realize, like, how much shit is, like, gotten revealed with, like, the government, bro. Like I said, like, yeah, they don't take this shit seriously, bro. They don't take pedos seriously, like with the justice system and shit, bro. But like I said though, on the other hand though, bro, like I think he's cooked, bro. He's definitely cooked. He's definitely guilty. It's like, yeah, bro. Hopefully they get this shit done and over with, bro. They put this motherfucker away, bro. Yeah, bro. He gonna rot in prison, bro. Like I said, bro, RIP to Celeste, bro. I hope that she gets justice, bro. And I hope that she's resting in peace, bro. And yeah, bro, my condolences to her, bro. The family, the friends, bro. All of that. And yeah, bro. But that is going to be it for this video, bro. Like I said, bro, make sure y'all like and sub, comment, everything like that, bro. And yeah, bro, like I said, make sure y'all go stream my music, bro. And yeah, that is gonna be it for this video, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'ma see y'all in the next one. Peace.